When allegations surfaced regarding workplace statements that triggered some complaints against Woody Johnson, the owner of the New York Jets, not in the Jets' workplace, but in his capacity as the U.S. ambassador to Great Britain, Jamal Adams took to Twitter to call out the owner of the team. And I said yesterday, hey, you're trying to get out. You do whatever you have to do to try to get out. Well, it didn't work to call out the owner, Shireen. So now Jamal Adams, speaking to Manish Mehta of the New York Daily News, calls out Adam Gase. I don't feel like he's the right leader for this organization to reach the promised land. As a leader, what really bothers me is that he doesn't have a relationship with everybody in the building. At the end of the day, he doesn't address the team. If there's a problem in the locker room, he lets another coach address the team. If we were playing crappy and we're losing, he doesn't address the entire team as a group at halftime. He'll walk out of the locker room and let another coach handle it. Ow. Boom. Bang. But the motivation is obvious. Jamal wants out, so he's doing whatever he has to do to try to get out.
Well, and he also said that they've given him the okay that if they get a deal good enough, they will trade Jamal Adams. But the Jets want too much in a trade for Jamal Adams. They're not going to get that. I mean, Dallas offered him a first-round draft pick at the draft, and they turned that down. And so they're asking for a lot more than that. And I just don't see them getting what they want for Jamal Adams. So I don't know where this ends. I don't know if he's going to hold out and not show up and they don't trade him and it's a Le'Veon Bell type situation. I don't know what's going to happen here, but they're not going to get what they want for Jamal Adams in a trade unless they come down a long way in what they're asking for.
And Shireen, Jamal Adams also told Manish that Jamal will be showing up for my teammates when training camp opens. He wants to be with an organization that wants to win and do things the right way, but he will show up. And look, he's looking at a $50,000 fine per day if he doesn't show up. You immediately lose a year of credit toward free agency now. There isn't that you have to show up before 30 days prior to the start of the regular season. That was the old donut hole where a guy who wasn't a vested veteran could hold out for a little while before jeopardizing a year of credit toward free agency. So for all those reasons, he will show up. And for all the reasons you stated, I don't think the Jets are going to be able to trade him. And on top of it, if you come close to giving the Jets what they want, Jamal Adams wants a new contract. And even though the Texans did it with Laramie Tunsil and the Rams did it with Jalen Ramsey, it doesn't make it not stupid to do that. You don't trade for a guy like that without getting the contract done. And who's going to give out a new contract, Shireen, in the middle of a pandemic? It ain't going to happen. Jamal Adams isn't going to get what he wants. The Jets aren't going to get what they want. So they got to find a way to get through it this year.
Well, and we saw what happened. We saw what happened with Jalen Ramsey last year. Yes, he was on the team. As you said, he showed up. But, hey, he was suddenly had all sorts of injuries where he didn't play. We could see that with Jamal Adams, too. So there's no guarantee he's going to be on the football field for games. And
you just wonder, his passion, his desire, he wants to be there for his teammates. It had to be difficult for Jalen Ramsey to thread that needle, because there is a perception you're quitting on your teammates. Will Jamal Adams do what Jalen Ramsey did last year? I don't think every player is wired in a way to pull that off. Jamal Adams just wants to play football at the end of the day, and I think that will overcome any desire to work the business angle.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.